host you, and um, it is one, and I want to say a few things before I go to sleep because I'm very tired. Sunday was a very tiring day. Yesterday, I talked about the book of Judges, and we will continue from there this entire week. I hope you guys are ready. I know it's tiring, but in the process, we will learn. It's a very, very, tiring process, but I know that we will learn. At the end, we learn something. It's very difficult, but if we're disciplined enough, we'll be able to clear the scripture. And very happy to be here. And so this Sunday we were graced by another preacher, a wonderful lady called Apostle Jennifer Obadiah, and it was a wonderful sermon. She preached a lot. In fact, she preached about Peter partnering with Jesus. And the funny part is that is the same scripture that has been taught this year more than 5 times. The issue of partnering with God. In this recession, I know that things are not good. I know things are not really good because in 2020, the economy slowed down, and you see, what we are told that it takes 7 years for people to feel the pinch, and also another 7 years for the economy to recover. But I know, and the solution, ladies and gentlemen, is to partner with God. I know that sounds preposterous. I know that sounds crazy. But if you partner with God in your things, you will see a difference, and people will see a difference in your life. I know it doesn't. It sounds, like a storybook fairy tale. I know it sounds like a Ponzi scheme. I know. But I came to realize that whenever I'm faced with a situation where I'm beginning to doubt, then the issue is not the word. The issue is my faith. Maybe I just don't have faith in what I am reading or in what I am hearing. And that is the problem with most people. They are doubting Thomases. That is, in fact, today I remember a joke, and I'm going to tell you the joke, where the woman of God said that when a pastor is building a church, some people run away only to come back when the church has already been fully constructed, fully furnished. Everything has been prepared. Then I remember that issue was coming home, I was just laughing on my own because people are very interesting. I remember one time we went to another office, and I've just remembered that story right now. And that man was very cheeky. Immediately we entered his office, he started eating chips and chicken. Oh my goodness. So, when you see somebody eating chips and chicken, as a human being, you start getting hungry. Are we together? That is the same thing. I just remember that story and I laughed. How people get sucked in. Are we together? So don't worry, I'm a bit slow today because I'm so tired, very tired. But I know that we will catch up and we will talk before I forget. So I went to the church at around, I left the house at around 3. You can imagine, 3 in the morning. And we have been at the house of prayer. It's at such a, I think it's a good investment, investing in the word. Because, once you invest in the word, you will not lack something. You will be loaded with the word. Not only loaded with the word, but you'll have more faith. Are we together? And ladies and gentlemen, you know, people get, see, I'm having my dinner. Then I want to go and rest. I want to go and rest. So the subject of last week, the last 3 weeks, let me say the last month, was being kingdom partners, partnering with God. That is the main message, partnering with God in issues. Because, things are very difficult. It's not easy to make it on your own. Things are very difficult. You need to partner with God in your issues. You don't go alone. Are we together? You need to partner with God so that He can make some roads, He can straighten some roads for you. You see, when we started reading the book of Judges, there's one thing that comes out very clearly, that disobedience is very costly. It's going to cost you a lot of things. It's going to cost you a lot of things, It's too expensive. So ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Let me just have my dinner and I will say one or two things before I go to sleep.